So in this video, I'm going to tell you the Python variables and data types, which includes integers, floats, strings, and booleans, and also the type of casting and basic operation that is working in Python, that is arithmetic operators, comparison logic, and also in the last input and output operation. So first of all, the variables, we will focus upon the Python variables. So these are the simple, you can say the simple containers used to store a value or store a data value within a program. Suppose in case, if I say a variable is a name attached to a value and can hold a different data. If I say age is equal to 25, and here age is a variable which hold a particular value, that is 25. Because Python is a dynamically typed language, the data type of a variable is determined by the value assigned to it. In Python, a variable acts as a container for storing data types, such as there are different type of data types like integers, strings, and booleans, and that we have already covered in the previous video. So if we have this table represents the comparison between variables and data types. What is the difference between variable and data type with respect to relationship? If I say a variable is the name or tag used to assess a specific data type, वेरिएबल का उपयोग डाटा वैल्यू को स्टोर करने के लिए किया जाता है, जबकि डाटा टाइप ये बताता है कि उस वेरिएबल में किस प्रकार का डाटा है, जैसे कोई नंबर, अक्षर या कोई दशमलव या मान के अलावा. So data type, every value stored in a variable must belong to a specific data type, which is of different types like strings, integers, booleans, etc. And second, a simple definition: a storage space that holds a specific piece of information is variable. And what is data type? A category that defines what kind of value is being stored is the data type. So what is the primary purpose of variable? To store and manage data that can change while a program is running. And what is data type? To tell Python how to interpret and handle the data correctly. For example, variable examples are like age, username, etc. Whereas the data type is integers, which is represented by int, strings, and booleans. If we see this diagram, that is different Python data types like numeric, dictionary, boolean, set. We have sequence in which tuple, string, range is there. So here are some of the important data types, that is integers, floats, strings, and booleans. These four are in our syllabus. Number one is a string. As you can see by example, it is a whole number without any decimal or fractionation value. For example, 1, 2, 3. It is an integer. Minus 5, 0. These all are examples of integers, whereas the floats means numerical value representing a known integers or decimal number is there. For example, 3.14 is float. If I say 2.0, it is a float. Minus 0.01, it can be negative also. So these are floats. Whereas the integer are the whole number without any fractionation, fractional or decimal part. What are strings? Sequences, characters representing text. For example, if I say in quotations, if I write Python data or 1, 2, 3, it becomes a string. And what is Boolean? It is simply a logical based values represented by true and false. I hope this is clear. So there are different type of data sets in our syllabus. We will focus upon the integers, floats, strings, and booleans. Okay, so what are integers? Positive, negative, or maybe it may be zero whole number. Floats, it may be again positive, negative with decimal point is there. This is important. Then we have strings, that is any text enclosed in quotes such as hello. And what is boolean? They are represented by two values, true and false. Next one, again, integer are the whole number with no decimal places. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. They all are integrals. And the short form is int in brackets. And what are floats? They represent the non-integer numbers that contain a decimal point. And the floating value includes minus 2.75. Next is the strings. So in Python, strings are sequences of character that can be used to represent or store textual data. For example, here it is given print I am a string. So this command that I've given to Python, it will become I am a string. So this is a string, means a specific sequence of character data. Boolean, again true and false. So here these are the overview of these Python variables and data types. You can say integrals, floats, strings, and booleans, again true and false, represented by true or false value. Strings, here in the quotation we can write a hello Python or text words are there. A sequence is there, floats numerical value again, or a decimal point numbers 3.14, whereas integers are just whole numbers without a decimal point. So next, how this Python handles the variable data. As you can see, we will assign a variable to Python that it will again hold in this way and store in a particular memory. So next is the type of casting. This will cover in the next video. So I hope this is clear. So in this video, we have covered this point of Python variable and data types, which include integer, float, strings, and booleans. So in the last, I acknowledge all the resources I've used. So this is for not commercialization purpose only. Thank you.